Hello, hello. Probably gonna be a quiet day today. I know it's a Sunday for most people. Probably getting ready for the next week. Ugh. Just gonna do a little every end stream today. Come on, heart rate monitor, connect. I don't know why it's up there. All right, let's get playing. Thank you, Lace. Now I know you're here. Say a device. I still have wrist pain. Soreness, not pain. Yes, Six Trio, it's me. When has it not been me on my stream? Now that I think about it. Have you ever clicked on a stream where I wasn't the one talking and it was on my channel? I don't think so. hate this point of view of my Seo device. I don't like that straight up view. Makes my fingers look gross. Don't call me sweetheart. That's weird. Oh, I haven't died to that jump in a long time. The frame perfect, that's okay. I really love your stream and enjoy being a part of your community. First message, by the way. Loud, incorrect buzzer. And hell no, I'm not adding you on Discord. I only add people, the only people that I add are the people that have been in like my streams for a long time. I'm pretty sure it's just you. I'm pretty sure it's just Lays and you, Voxy. I don't think I have anyone else added. Actually, I think I have Rend and obviously Maeve, but you know, that's obvious. Do you think it's too easy? Like, genuinely, is that your feedback? I can buff it. I feel like you would be a medium demon. Like, honestly. There's some memory parts. And it's a long level. Like, I think it's literally Dear Nostalgist difficulty, but 7 minutes long. That's easy demon right there. There are some jumps that I need to nerf, though. I do believe I accidentally left in a frame perfect. So I gotta fix that. Well, yeah, that's the point, Zixtrio. Obviously, a lot of the jumps are like hella easy because you have to go through 7 minutes, you know. I think the hardest part in it, I don't know if you guys agree, you guys have playtesters, but like, I think the hardest part in the level was Kermal's. Mostly because Kermal had a lot of like memory in it. I don't know if you guys can give me a insight on what part you thought was the hardest. It's kind of annoying. I see. Yeah, it's very different from, you know, every end Kermal's part. It's a lot of just kind of like remembering weird jumps and shit. I think I accidentally made the perfect like map pack type level with Kermal's part. Like I literally just made map pack cube gameplay. Just weird ass fucking jumps that you can't read unless you know how to do them. I've been so inconsistent at Kermal's part lately. Actually, I'm getting a little better. I think my death spots have been more defined. You know, 61, 63 have been my biggest choke points. Oh, Kermal's part puts me to sleep, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I need to stop playing Kermal's part. I need to instead play to Kermal's part, you know? I need to play Koreaquer and then Kermal. Because Koreaquer's part will wake me up a bit more. There's some pretty whack-ass jumps in this part. It's less quiet in that it's mind-numbing. Like, a lot of the jumps are, you know, holds and timings that are, like, really simple that you can get used to. Like, the click pattern in Kermal's part is pretty easy. But, like, you know, you do all that just to, like, struggle at 2 jumps. Like, it's really fucking annoying. Compared to like Starkey's part, which is the same length. But Starkey has a bunch of jumps that you need to look out for, you know? It's never just brainless. Kermal's part, it's like there's so many parts where it's like my brain is just off because I know the click pattern already. And it's just about, let's wait until I get to the 3 jumps that I die at, you know? That's the second time I died to that frame perfect, bro. Really, the Starkey staircase has been getting me? I like never die to that. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I think I need to go back to counting. Because I don't count anymore. You know how, like, in my old streams when I did that, you heard me...
Are you drinking Dr. Pepper?
I am drinking water, actually. That is such a weird frame perfect, too. Like, it doesn't look like a fucking frame perfect, does it? It literally just looks like a normal jump. But nope. That's a frame perfect. A very forgettable one, honestly. Which is why I'm a little kind of shocked that I died to it twice, you know? Like, dying it to the first time was like, whatever, you know? It's inevitable. Twice in a row, it's like... Alright, man. I mean, I know my nerve control is terrible, but like... Even with nerves, I generally get past that jump. Oh, I don't want to practice that jump, but I have to. My problem is that it's so fucking far. It's like literally at the end of the start position. I'm just gonna go practice mode. Do it. Yeah, I'll have every end almost in perfect thirds. I'll have 33, 67, 67 to 100, and then 0 to 37, which is the only, like, bigger one. And then I think after that, what I want to try to get is 0 to 55, and then 55 to 100. Dude, why is this jump impossible? Dude, playing this fucking part with checkpoints is awful. What's my best friend from 33? It's 65, which is really sad. I died to a ghost click. Not blaming my device, by the way, but like it was a ghost click in that I just clicked too late and, you know, it just died. Really sad, honestly. Because it's like, oh, I was probably like 1 frame off timing. It just really hurt. Surf's part has grown on me. I never really liked it, but I think I'm starting to like Surf's part now. which is by the way, 79 to 88 is what I'm talking about. Like at first I really didn't like this part, but now I kind of like it. It's a really good build up to the ending, I think. Damn it, dude. That frame perfect killed me. Oh, I know what's gonna happen, guys. I'm gonna get like a good run. I'm gonna get like 41 to 90. And that's gonna be like or 41 to 93. And that's gonna be like so just sad. Remember the every end 8% video? Oh my god. I privated those because no one wants to watch me get 8% on every end. Like I get that every day now. But yeah, I remember my progress video talking about, oh my god, guys, I got like 12% new best. Now it's like if I don't get 23% on a like if I don't get 23% when I'm going from 0, then it's like a bad day. Like that's what we've gotten to now. And now we're getting to the point where 20% runs should be the norm for me. 30% runs are like great. 40% runs, I don't have a single 40% run. I think my closest is 37%. Actually, I've gotten two 37% runs now that I think about it. Because I have 55 to 92, and I have 0 to 37. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't post that 55 to 92, I'm kind of disappointed in it. The death was really just unfortunate. Oh, the best run thing is fixed now. Actually, I don't know if I like that anymore. So like initially best run would show your best run from like a percent. But now it's just showing my best run today, which obviously 50 to 76 is for sure. Okay, can I please get past the first jump? My Joxy woes have been insane. Like, I remember when I first got to Blitzer's part, I wasn't terrible at Blitzer. I had to relearn some of the clicks because of nerves, but like, I wasn't this bad. I don't know why Joxy's part has just become like impossible for me. You know, like I could beat Blitzer's part, no problem, but Blitzer's part's the hardest part in the level. Like arguably. It's the hardest 10% section. And now just Joxy 33 to 41 is just impossible. It's whatever. You know, this level's already fucking impossible for me anyways. I'm literally jumping from like a middle of the road extreme demon. You didn't know everyone is a collab? Interesting. Yeah, it's Mind Cap's level, but like, you know, he actually had one of the shortest parts in the level. Oh, dude, ghost clicks just make me so angry, man. Like, the problem isn't, I obviously understand ghost clicks are my fault, not the game's fault. But like, it just hurts because like, you know, you hear the click in your head and you're like, I clicked, I swear, you know, you get that thought. Ugh. You know, but you can't linger on those too much because at the end of the day, it is your fault. You know, you mistimed it. Whether or not your device may have lagged and you lost a billionth of a, you know, frame, you still mistimed it. And now I could do it. Yeah, I need to do my mental health practice routines, you know, just it's okay to be frustrated at something, but you can't, you know, let it linger, you know. That ghost click sucks, but you know, if I timed it right, I wouldn't have been complaining. Oh, every end. You're so good at, like, giving people brain damage, I think. And what's crazy is that you don't even have to be a player for every end to give you brain damage. Like, just look at the people that try to talk about every end. Like, just look at my fucking every end, but you're the robot video. And you'll see just how, like, Literally brain dead some people are. They'll say it's like every end but easier. It's like my brother in Christ. Every end with the robot is fucking impossible. like dead ass, you guys might not think it looking at the robot video. There's a 240 hertz frame perfect, multiple 120 hertz frame perfects. It's extremely, you know, spammy, precise robot gameplay. That shit is literally nullscapes, but it's 7 minutes long and unbalanced. Like, that shit is not good. Did you guys see that pop off already has 26%? Took him day one, dude. Took him one fucking day to get 26%, dude. Me and Kiryu are cooked. Pop off is gonna beat it before like we even get a new best. At least he died to Blitzer. I know that kind of sounds weird to say, but the only part that makes me happy in that is that he died at Blitzer's part. And that's the hardest part of the level. But that also means he's gonna get past the hardest part of the level like day 2. It took me like months to get past Blitzer. Or even get to Blitzer from 0. Let alone past it. I mean, actually, if you think about it, if you exclude my break time from the game, I got past Blitzer's part pretty fast. And I thought I'd get past Joxy's part pretty quickly, but no, that's... Joxy's part has been kryptonite for me. That jump right there, dude. 37% is buns. That timing is so hard. Like, that's too late. You see, like... That's what makes that jump so hard, is that even if you do land the jump, you can still be, you know, too far. That's so late. It's such a brutal jump, man. And I was gonna release my hardest jumps in every end video today, but instead I uploaded the Nullscapes one. Realize I have the stupid trail. I did it again. Oh, man. That's so unfortunate, dude. It's a frame perfect, but still. It's a frame perfect with a relatively easy lineup that I'm messing up. I say relatively easy because it's easy compared to like other frame perfects in this level, but that doesn't change the fact that it's still a fucking frame perfect. But hey, I'm getting a little better at Nepesta, I think. I still struggle at like the jumps at 42 and, you know, the triple spike chamber. I don't even know what I would call that part. The triple spike gauntlet. I think I'll call it that. Even though there's only like 6 triple spikes. You know, there's 2 frame perfect. It's deceptive because they look like, oh, it's just triple spikes, but 2 of those jumps are frame perfects. Those are really tight triple spikes. Dude, I was so... I just missed that fucking timing so bad. I missed the lineup. And like... So, you know how those blocks look? You know, they look the same, placed next to each other. So what happened was I missed the block. And then I used the second block, which obviously is extremely late. But that's why that jump was so terrible, is that I missed the first block and lined up on the second one. Dude, I hate doing the staircase so much, dude. I hate how every other victor looks at that staircase and says, yeah, it's literally free. Brother, it's not. My brain cannot. My brain has to work, you know, overtime because I'm a slow thinker. Like, I can't process some of those jumps quick enough, and that just leads me to do stuff like that. I might have the lowest brain power out of every end player. That's probably why I suck at modern levels so much. Modern levels have a lot of things that you have to do, you know? It's not stagnant. You know what I mean? Like old levels are very stagnant. Like you are like you play as the game mode that you switch to for like a solid 10 seconds. Nowadays it's like I can be the ship for 0.1 seconds. You know, I could be the robot for a singular jump and all that stuff. Like, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? These things have been really annoying me. Let me get my key puller for my switch. Been rubbing against my middle finger. Yeah, that's not making me worse, obviously, but like it's annoying. Foxy, can you just ban him? He's clearly a brain dead viewer, so just put them out of their misery. And do me a favor, obviously. Thank you. Bro had nothing nice to say, you know. If you had nothing nice to say, dude, you know, just don't even bother saying it. But they're probably like 12 years old and they don't understand that. Not to bring in the Marvel Rivals drama, but, you know, he brought down the vibes. Ugh, I'm not doing good at Joxy today. Maybe I'll just do 41 to 67. Because my Joxy pass rate is abysmal right now. I think I've only made it to Nepes's part like 10 times. Wow, that I disagree, bro. I disagree. That did not feel like a missed time. I mean, it was. So there's no question about it. I died. But like that did not feel like a missed time at all. No, Voxy, it's not something that you could visually kind of see. That was a feel type thing, not a visual kind of jump, you know? Like that did not feel like a missed time. Maybe it looked like one, but you know, I'm not paying attention to that right now. All right, now I'm just buns. Now I'm just playing like ass. See, like, I feel like I clicked that at the same time as the previous time. You know, I died there. I feel like I just clicked at the exact same time as that, and I didn't die, you know? I'll probably roll back the clip and you'll see. Oh, yep, that was late or early. I don't know how well you can hear the clicks. You see, Zix Trio? See, my goal with my easier version of every end is to almost prove a point, right? It's to be like, all right, here, let's make every end easy, and I want you guys to beat it first try, you know? Because if every end is like easy demon looking to people, let me make it actually an easy demon and try to maintain most of the gameplay feel, and I want you to do it, you know? And I'm not saying I'm gonna make fun of you guys for not being able to do it, but I think it's a really good way to show that every end has funky ass fucking gameplay. There are so many jumps that are deceptively easy looking, but like when you actually do them, it's a little bit of a struggle unless you pick up a click pattern or like, you know, a visual kind of cue. So much planning in every jump. Exactly. If you look at the hitboxes as well, I don't know if you guys have hitboxes on when you look at my level, but you'll see that I also manipulated a bunch of the hitboxes to make the jumps a lot easier. I'm telling you, every end is such a deceptive level. Like, look at this part that I'm playing right now. You might be thinking, this looks free. And I'll admit, it looks free. It's not when you play it, though. Relative to other parts of the level, it's easy. But it's not easy, you know? Oh man. So a little thing with that jump, you know, because there's not a lot of people here, I'll gladly go over those jumps. So what makes that jump so much harder than it looks is it depends on your previous jump. So you'll see that like me and Kiryu, sometimes we just die to that jump. Like, it's not a really hard jump compared to other jumps in Kermal's part. But what makes that jump in particular hard is, again, it relies on another jump. So that jump is more like 2 timings instead of 1. Because if you time the previous jump early, you have to wait a lot longer on the second jump. And if you time it too late, then you almost have no time to do the second jump. So that's why you'll sometimes go early or you'll fall off the block. Like, it's not a frame perfect, but sometimes that jump feels like one. Again, like, it's just a great example of like deceptiveness. That, like, you know, a lot of people look at that jump and think nothing of it, but when you actually play the level, that jump at, you know, 66, that gets you. Especially when you first learn Kermal's part. That jump is like, bro, what? And it just looks like an ordinary jump in the level. Same with that one too, by the way. Like, that jump isn't a frame perfect, but it relies on the previous jump being timed right. There's a lot of those too. You know, a lot of jumps that I want to go over in this level, just for understanding, is that there's a lot of what are called 2-frame jumps, which are, in other words, 30 hertz frame perfects. No one considers that, no one really counts 30 hertz frame perfects, you know, but those are still hard jumps. Like, a 30th of a second to click at the right time, you can't act like that's easy. That's still pretty hard. Is it 60 hertz? No, but it's still 30. There's a lot. There's like there's more than 200, by the way. I believe there was around, according to what I've seen, the people that like do those frame perfect counters, apparently there's about 250 30 hertz frame perfect jumps. Which, you know, if you only look at frame perfects, you're like, you know, every end has 80, but there are levels with like hundreds and hundreds. You're right, you know, every end has less frame perfects than, you know, the top of the line levels, but every end has so many of those fucking annoying ass, hard but not impossible timings, you know. 30 hertz frame perfects. you only have a 30th of a second to click at the right time. There's a ton of those in this, but they don't look like it. You know, there are so many people that like, my least favorite thing with this level is the whole bro died to a triple spike. Now, when I died at 99, that is literally a triple spike. When I die at like 13 to 15, those are triple spikes. But like when I died in a Pesta's part, none of those are true triple spikes. They look like triples, but they're actually way tighter timings. Like, how many of you knew that in Nepesta's like purple part, there are there are 3 frame perfects in that? No, there's 4 frame perfects in that. It doesn't look like it, you know, it just looks like a bunch of double spikes and triple spikes. There are 4 frame perfects in that. But, you know, because visually it doesn't look like one, no one thinks of it, you know. That's a big thing that I really just kind of, that has annoyed me and has plagued me a bit, is that there's so many just really respectfully dumb people. You know, the whole looks can be deceiving, judging a book by its cover. Like, dude, there are plenty of things that should tell you how hard some of these jumps are, but like, they don't, you know. They literally are, you know, they literally judge a book by its cover. Like, did you guys know that's a frame perfect? Nope, you guys would never think of it as a frame perfect. And I don't want to call you guys dumb for not immediately assuming it's a frame perfect, because I didn't for a while. But like, you know, I actually fucking played the level, so I know that it's hard. But there are many people that refuse to play it, but then they proceed to judge it, you know? I used to be that. I used to be a big hypocrite, you know? I would judge the games my friends played without actually playing them. Nowadays, it's like I try to avoid that at all costs, you know? I don't want to be judgmental of something until I actually give it a try. Like, for example, when I saw Cimerian Shade, I thought, wow, that level looks buns to play. And then I played it, and it didn't feel that buns. You know? I think it's fascinating. I think, honestly, that makes me love this level even more, because I'll see all these little crybabies being like, oh, everyone's not that hard, but it's like, that's because I know you're not good at the game. Like, I want you guys to realize, has any pro player ever said every end is an easy level? I'll give you a hint. The answer's no. Zoink never said it was easy. He said it was one of the most painful experiences of his life. He got mad at Mindcap when he was playing the level, bro. And that's Zoink, like the #1 player. And he says this level fucking was a pain in the ass to play. And yet there's like these people with 9 circles as the hardest being like, oh, this looks so hard. You know, this looks so easy, you know. Oh, that's a weird Kermal death. That is a very uncommon death for me. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever died like that ever since I learned that part. But yeah, he did that. Like, you got, like, I'm surprised at how, like, selectively intelligent people decide to be, you know? When Zoink says, you know, oh, this level's so hard, they, like, fucking sheep brain, yes, this is the hardest level ever. But at the same time, when Zoink says every end is such a fucking hard level, they're like, no, he's wrong. Like, why are you being selectively dumb? You know what I mean? Like, wake up, sheeple. I'm clearly the best Geometry Dash player. Everyone that's better than me is cheating. You know, I'm the only legit GD player, obviously. Did you hear my click pattern there, dude? I went off sync, dude. I broke the rules on that shit, dude. Like, for some reason, I pressed twice when I was falling. Like, that's so weird. I broke the script, dude.
Lizard.
Dude, Kermal's gonna be my biggest fucking weakness in these long runs, dude. I'm telling you, once I get Kermal's part down, I'm gonna get a 50% run. Literally, this is the section, right? This fucking part is what's holding me back. And then that jump's just impossible. That jump from runs is so weird, dude. Like, that jump, when you're not doing runs, is literally free. From 67%, that jump is literally like a cakewalk. But when you're doing it from runs, I swear that jump gets twice as hard. It's so weird. It's either a frame alignment thing, or it's just that jump comes at you quicker, you know? If I were to guess, it's probably the latter. I don't know if it's a frame alignment thing, because most of the time when I die to it, it doesn't look like a frame alignment death. It looks more like a, you know, you went too early death. Because frame alignment deaths are extremely rare. I literally think there's only like one jump where you can say that. And it's got to be 25%. Because 25% is literally a freebie. From 23. From 0, that shit is fucking impossible. But like, it actually is because of frame alignment. Because I remember when I was botting the level, or not botting, you know, I was making the macro for the video. I was like, that jump, I could see that there was an extra frame where I couldn't land. Versus when I was using the start position. It's kind of weird. I mean, is it really that big of a difference? It's literally 1/240th of a second that you lose. I mean, it does make I guess it does make a little bit of a difference for some people, but like, for me, it didn't make that big of a difference. You just got to really use that visual indicator well. Dude, that jump is fucking impossible. I swear. I don't know why, like, that time I went hella early, so like, no excuse for that. But man, that jump is just so buns, like, it feels so much harder. See, like, I could do it very easily from the start position. It's so weird. I think I just gotta work on my visual indicator. I really struggle at the jumps where the visual indicator is just not as obvious. You know what I mean? There's a lot of visual indicators where it's like just not super easy. Ugh. I gotta get good at Joxy's part too, man. I got so much work to do on this level. Joxy, fucking, you know, Koreac, we're at 53%. That jump is kind of buns. And then obviously Kermal's part. Yuck, dude. That jump is just so buns. It's another jump that relies on the previous jump, you know. But on top of it, it's a frame perfect, which is why I think that jump is so ass. I would say this is a really good section for me to practice. It's just full of the parts that I find awkward. I mean, I don't really consider 41 to 47 awkward, but you know, anything after that. I honestly feel like just the slump is continuing, man. You know, I've been on such a really bad slump. Yesterday was fine, but I think I've had I had the opposite reaction where it's like, you know, I thought yesterday was great, but looking back on it, you know, it wasn't insane. It was just a really solid, you know, day in terms of viewership, but that's really it, honestly. I feel like my consistency was meh. Like, yes, I got to Blitzer's part twice or 3 times, but like that was out of 500 attempts. That is a extremely terrible rate to get the Blitzer's part. Like, I need to have at least a 5% get to left unknown rate. But yesterday it was like a fucking 0.5%. Like, it was abysmal. Not a good day at the end of all things considered, not a good day. I needed it though. I needed, you know, to get there at least, just to show that, you know, hey, I'm not ass at this game. And then obviously the raid was amazing. I truly hope Druki beats Angel's side soon. Can't imagine what, you know, they're going through compared to me. You know, they're playing a fucking future top 1. And I'm just stuck here. Playing what? Not even top 10 anymore, I'd say. Were you guys active in that server? Maybe they pruned it. It could be that they pruned it. which is kind of a weird thing to do, unless their server's like max capacity when it comes to members, which maybe they did. Oh my god, dude. The woes continue. Man, I hate it. I hate the loop of this level, man. You know, I have one day where I just go absolutely ballistic, go bonkers. And then, you know, I'm so happy and excited for what's next. And then it's just an entire 2 weeks of just suffering because you don't get anything. Like I'm fresh off of 67 to 100, you know. On the stream where I got it, I got 67 to 99, 67 to 90 multiple times. Now I can't even beat Joxy's part. Like, it's just a yikes, man. Oof. I don't even know how to feel right now. Well, if we can't beat any parts today, let's get good at some jumps that we've been fucking struggling at big time. Let's get good at 70 or 35, 33, 53. Holy shit, I can't speak. Let's slow-mo this bitch. So what if I do an edge jump here? How well does this go? So it looks like I want to go for like an edge jump, so it gives me more time. What if I do like a half in jump? No, you can't do that. What if I line up with that? That's how I maximize my time. I prefer that though. Dude, like, see that the previous jump matters so much, and it's so annoying. You either have to click almost instantly, but you can never buffer, by the way. Like, you can't buffer this jump. You have to time it. I don't even know what part I want to practice right now because I don't really like. I think I'm doing so bad at Joxy that I just need to not play it. Like it really is that crazy. I think I'm so bad at Joxy's part that I just need to not play it right now. I need a Joxy detox. Oh lord, nothing's going well. See, like I wish I could do like this, you know, with Joxy's part, you know, like I'll struggle at 37, but why can't I just have a time where it's just, you know, one in every like 20 runs, I'm just gonna get past it, you know? I just can't do that with Joxy's part for some reason. I can do it with Blitzer, Left Unknown, you know, Mind Cap, but not Joxy. You see, like, really? Like, what am I doing, dude? I know I'm brain dead, but I didn't know I was brain, like, null. Like, at least the dead brain, you know, is mass, but I feel like there's nil up in my head right now. You know that one gif where it's just the skeleton with his head in his ass? Like that's what I feel like right now. Let me turn off the lights on my Sayo device. I fucking hate them. Here, hold on, I'm resetting my Sayo device. Did I eat the other two keycaps? Yeah, I was hungry. No, I took them off because this feels more comfortable than having my keys up on it. Because, you know, you don't want to double click or anything. So I just took them off. Now I'm trying to turn off the lights because I don't like the lights. How do I turn it off? Can you let me turn it off, please? Uh, that's not right. Ow, Jesus Christ, it's so bright. Like, fucking turn off, dude. No, 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 stop changing colors. How do you turn it off? Can I not turn it off? That's so annoying if I can't. There we go. I have to switch it to indicator. So now it won't. It'll only go off if I press it. What color should I make it? What color do you guys want me to make it? Pick a color. First color I see, I'll make it that. Make the only switch that I have red. That's so cool, Rend. Oh, look at that evil ass Sayo device. You guys can't see it that well, but like here, hold on, look. If I like block off the light. Oh, look at that. It's so evil. Actually, hold on, look. Oh, evil Sayo device. Look what you decided to do. You're a monster. I don't know if I like it with or without the lights on in here. Sorry, Zix Trio. I'm fucking baked right now. I'm not actually baked, but you know, I'm mentally baked. I have just not been doing good. Tomorrow, I'm probably not going to every end. I think tomorrow's going to be a break day. Awesome. So my Sayo device reset. Now the key bindings are wrong. I just realized that it only goes off whenever I click, so you guys, the camera is just completely black unless I click the button. Dude, I can't play every end right now. Yeah, you know what? I think that is the nail in the coffin right there. Let's play a different level, you know? Let's have fun playing Geometry Dash. I know that's kind of crazy to say. Ultra Drivers. I wanted to beat that. Oh yeah, you guys don't need a heart rate monitor for this shit. Nor do you even need to see my hand cam. No hand cam for you guys. Screw all of you. Especially you, Zix Trio. Dude, that transition is so buns. If you ever make levels, I want you to know that I think I have found the worst transition in the history of transitions. Actually, nothing can really beat the fucking G-Boy transition in fucking Ultrasonic. But this one comes pretty close, I'd say. This right here is fucking ass, dude. This is like invisible portal bullshit. And then on top of that, you have this. Like, if you make levels, this level's awesome, but take notes on why invisible portals suck. And then this part is just, I don't get it. Activating your supersonic drama. Or not supersonic, ultrasonic or whatever. No, it's supersonic. This level's so cool, dude. The gameplay, I know there's invisible portals and shit, which sucks, but like the gameplay in this, genuinely, if you're looking for like a hard demon to beat, I genuinely think maybe give this one a go. I know it's very 2.0 though. Like you're probably gonna despise the 2.0 in this level. Like there's a lot of parts that are very 2.0 era. So I would say only do it if you're willing to understand that this is during an era where everyone thought invisible portals were cool. Like there's no beating around it. This level is just fucking ass. In terms of modern standards. But I think gameplay-wise, it's really fun, you know, for a level in the 2.0 era. But like, see, this ending here is fucking buns. But I still like this level, even though it's very 2.0. Let's do another run, I'm gonna be honest. I need to get some of these parts down. I need to get this fucking part down, dude. Yeah, I'll probably do a level request stream too. Maybe if I do want to stream tomorrow, I just won't do every end, you know? I'll do a level request stream. But I'll do like some fucking, you know, what would I call it? I don't want to say members priority because, you know, I don't want to make it a paid thing, but I'll definitely make it so if you're a long-term viewer, I will give you priority over anyone else. Dude, I pulled that run out of my butt. I almost got past the duel too. Peak 2.0, dude. Peak 2.0 is weird. I feel like Peak 2.0 is not talked about a lot. Understandably, 2.0 was not good. Like, I would say for level creation, it wasn't that good, but it was in a very important era. It's when we learned about the shit that sucks, you know. You know, this was the era that taught us, hey, invisible portals are fucking garbage. Why do we even have them? Or like, why would you ever do that, you know? It's a necessary evil in my mind. We needed 2.0 to happen to learn how to do the amazing things that happened in like 2.1 and 2.2. It was a worthy sacrifice. We did still get some gems though. Like, I think this is a really good gem. I missed, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I missed like fucking some of the 2.0 styling. You know, it's not really done anymore. I really missed that. I'm gonna be honest. Like Dark Drop, that gauntlet level, that is like peak 2.0 looking stuff. damn it, dude. That UFO is gonna kill me, I guarantee it. That UFO is kind of ass. Okay, I think I need to, like, for that wave duel, it's kind of wonky, but I think I got it. I think what I gotta do is pay attention to when I turn into the wave on the lower one. And then that's when I have to do that little press. See, like, I gotta get better at knowing when I turn into the wave down there. I've just been paying attention to the top wave instead of, you know, both. I could probably do this to 100. I could tell this is a song carried level too. Like, this is just such a good song, man. I haven't set up Nightbot, Lays. Honestly, Lays, I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm too small of a YouTuber to care about that right now. Like, I don't want you to think, you know, it's your responsibility as a mod to manage and make sure my stream is, you know, well kept. I think later down on the line, let's say I get, you know, a lot more followers and more average viewers, then that's when I'm like, all right, I'll get things more set up for you guys. Like, if I mod you, I don't want you to think, okay, now you're responsible for managing everything, you know? Like, chill. I'm a very small streamer. You're almost never gonna have to deal with, you know, being responsible. Like, most of the time, I'll tell you, hey, ban that guy, you know? Most of my ban reasons are just gonna be like, dude came into the chat with negative energy. I am that kind of guy, you know? I'll admit it. I'm a petty little bitch. If your first impression is being a negative Nancy, I'm just gonna get rid of you. You know? Who does that? When you meet a random stranger on the street, do you just decide to be an asshole to him? No. It's just like the hey, hello type deal, you know? I know online is a very different place from in real life, but I still believe, you know, manners are a thing online. Like, if you don't like what I'm streaming, you could just say, I don't like what you're streaming. Or, you know, here's the even better option. Don't fucking click on the stream. I need to remember that that block doesn't move. I need to practice that wave more. Like, I wanted to be a very no nonsense kind of moderator, in that, like, you know, I don't want to force, you know, my mods to read like this crazy in-depth, the Jade handbook, you know. These are the exact things you need to do when like moderating my chat. It's like, dude, just, you know, ban them if they're being racist or homophobic or whatever, obvious shit. But, you know, if they just want to be a negative Nancy, you know, if they want to be a whiny little baby and they're not, and, you know, that's their first impression, it's like, you know, that's just, get them out of here. Like, who does that, man? Am I crazy? Is that the norm? Did the norms change? You know, am I supposed to be an asshole? Like, if my boss says, hey, I'd like you to come in for a meeting, am I supposed to say, like, fuck you, I hate you? And he's gonna be like, ah, ha, ha, I see now. Like, did mannerisms change? Is it, like, is being an asshole when you first meet someone, like, the new norm? Like, should I start every stream with being like, hey, I hate all of you? Like, am I the only one that thinks, like, those people have to be bots? Like, this isn't even me, like, being angry about, like, the people in my streams. It's like, are those actual people? Like, how many times did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Did you wake up at all? Did you sleep? Is there even a right side of the bed for you? Like, why do some people just choose to be bad? They just want a reaction? Yeah. That's why I've been trying to lock in the very no nonsense thing, you know? If someone comes in here and they're like immediately hit me with a rage baity comment, I would just say ban them. Like, don't give them a reaction though. That's the important thing, you know? I'm just gonna read it. Maybe I'll try not to read it out loud, and then, you know, I'm just gonna ban them, you know? They don't get anything out of it. They just wasted their time. And then I already had my talk about how rage bait is just like the sad, most pathetic thing ever, you know? Rage bait is fun when you're with your friends, not with random people. Am I crazy for saying that? You know what I mean? Like, rage baiting your friends is different. It's fun, you know, because you guys know each other. You know, there's no bad blood. But when you rage bait a stranger, you're just saying, hey, let's be an asshole for absolutely no reason. You know? But then, whoa, it's a joke, buddy. It's, you know, it's literally like those prank videos. It's like, uh-oh, I just killed your family. It's just a prank, though, so it's okay, you know? And it's like, oh, silly me. I almost got mad at you for, you know, killing my family. You said it was a joke, though, so we're all good. You know what I mean? Like, am I messing up the logic there, or do I sound stupid for saying that? Like, rage baiting as strangers is literally just you trying to justify being an asshole for no reason. And if anything, that means you're just an asshole, you know? Damn it, dude. Dude, I have a curse. I always have to die at 80% in every level I play. Like, I literally have to. I've done it on every single level I've played. I have to die at 80%. I think the literal only exceptions are Bloodbath and Sakupen Hell. Actually, no, that's not true. I did die at 80% in Bloodbath. But in Cataclysm, I did. In Sakupen Hell, I never died at 80. So the only exception is fucking my hardest level. But in every other level I've played, I've had to die at 80%. Like, it's mandatory. At least this level's pretty fun. Like, the part I died to was just a literal skill issue. It didn't feel like a bullshit death. You know, I'm gonna be honest, minus that one weird transition that you can learn pretty easily, this level's really fun. Like,
I've been through a lot of those handbooks as a moderator, don't worry.
I'm not gonna have a mod handbook. Maybe I'll have like one, but it's not gonna be like a super in-depth guide to how to be a mod. Like, it's probably just gonna be like a, hey, here are just things to look out for, man. You know, if someone just says anything, you know, racist or any slur of some sort, just get rid of them. Like, easy shit. Like their Minecraft guidebook. Oh my god, those are so old, dude. Or you know what it's more like? It's more like the fucking... I hate whenever I enter a mod pack in Minecraft. And it's fucking... like, they give me 10 books to read through. Dude, this level's so fun. Like, I have honestly never had so much fun with a level. It's been a while, man. I'm actually having fun playing this level. I know I'm dying a fuck ton, but like, I'm having fun. It feels weird, man. Like, I didn't know you could have fun playing Geometry Dash. That's, like, that's unheard of, dude. You're supposed to be suffering playing a new artist, you know? I think it's the duels, dude. The duels in this level are really fun. That's the only icky part right there. But like, it doesn't feel frustrating. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm dying to do the same part over and over again, but like, it doesn't feel frustrating because every single death feels like just a skill issue. And I think that, I want more levels to feel like that, you know? Like, whether or not it's a skill issue, like, honestly, every death most of the time should be a skill issue, but it needs to look and feel like a skill issue. So many levels just make deaths feel like random, and it's like, why did I die there? Oh, because, like, you know, the auto section or whatever. Like, see, every death here is just like, you know, well, I clicked too early. I think after playing Toe 3, like, I've realized that I don't have a good selection of levels that I like to play. Like, Toe 3 is kind of buns. It's got a cool song, You know, I love the song in Toe 3. But my god, some of the parts in that level are just unfun bullshit. I don't know if anyone's played Toe 3, but like, man, Toe 3 has the fucking most bun spider parts, dude. Like, the spider parts in Toe 3 are actually the worst fucking spider parts I've ever played. They, like, especially the one where you're on slopes and shit. But, like, that's it. That's it, though. Like, I feel like, other than the spider parts, Toe 3 is really fun. That, like, cube part, that cube memory part's really cool. The ship sections, they're kind of baloney with the moving objects, but, you know, they're still really cool. The spider parts, though, holy shit, dude. I know it was early 2.1, so, like, I'll cut him a little slack, you know. Oh, the Acropolis UFO, I agree. That spam part in the Acropolis UFO is dumb. That's the part that I feel is the most inconsistent. You know, every level has that one section that's, like, annoying, but, like, I think the biggest thing for me is that I want my deaths to feel like I messed something up. But, like, you know, I can't even explain it, dude. It's like a psychology thing, probably with me only. But, like, some deaths, even if they are a skill issue, don't feel like a skill issue. You know, it feels unintentional by the creator. Maybe I'm just a picky ass player, though. Yeah, and the JJ person who's asking me, I have no idea who you are. I'm not gonna friend you, bro. I only friend, like, the people that have been in my streams for a while. Damn it. Looks like every 2.1 level. This is a 2.0 level. This is 2.0, buddy. See, like, I don't know, Voxy, you're there. That's an easy ban. You know, I don't need to give you... You see, I don't need to give you any, like, signals on that one. Yeah, I died at the goddamn... What's it called? The wave. I need to remember, just hold when you get in the wave. It's not that hard. Yeah, apparently. Apparently, CG Bang. Apparently, you're so stupid for calling this a 2.1 level instead. Like, brother.
Voxy can do and I can do Twitch, because 2 streams lags my PC.
Well, you don't need to have both streams open. Just watch the stream you want. Don't worry about like moderating everything though, you know. Use the service you want to watch on. If like everyone's on YouTube and I see someone on Twitch, I have no problem pausing the game and banning, you know. Don't worry. But I found this level because I know Eric Van Wilderman played it, and as a lot of you know, I love Eric Van Wilderman. He is my favorite YouTuber. GD YouTuber.
Also, Voxy requesting a level during a non-level request streams is an instant ban for your info.
Yep. We're banning Voxy, is what I heard. I'm okay with that. I need to remember to tap there. People use Twitch in the Big 26. Replace Twitch with Kick. People actually still use Kick. Dude, it's confusing for me because I'm playing this level, right? Normally I'd get super pissed because I'm dying so many times, but like I'm not mad. I'm having fun. Like, it reminds me of when I played Dance Massacre all back then, you know? Like, I used to play, like, I remember Dance Massacre. I had so much fun playing that. Like, it's been so... It's kind of sad, but it's really been this long since I've played a level that, like, I'm thoroughly enjoying. No, dude. Oh, there's like these small things that I'm failing to remember. It's just like the whole, you know, in that once I hit the yellow portal, you gotta click it instantly. You know, that block doesn't move. Yeah, this is a hard demon. Dude, I keep messing that goddamn wave part up. I would say it's on the easier side of hard demons, honestly, if you're looking for like a hard demon. Hold on. I need to do that. I need to remember that dual wave. I am messing that up terribly. Can I just... Okay, so I see. I'm just bad. I just need to do that. Oh, so let's get the coins. Let's get the coin in this wave part. Having a great time right now. I know, it feels great, man. I just need to play more like non-extremes, you know. I think I've neglected playing easier levels for me, and it just made me forget, you know, like how it feels to actually really have fun playing Geometry Dash, you know. I think for me, you know, beating a new hardest isn't what makes Geometry Dash fun. It's just the experience of playing it, you know. And I think I've lost sight of that recently, you know. That ending is kind of evil, though. I might die there. Damn it. But you see, like, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this level. Nothing feels like it's a stupid death, you know? Everything just feels like skill issue, bro. And in a weird way, that's what makes this so fun. I know, like, when I'm not doing good. The level just straight up tells it to you by killing you in a specific way, you know? You actually play every end? Yes. Right now, I am not playing every end because today was not a good day. I did pretty bad on every end. So I am distracting myself by playing, you know, a fun level. You haven't seen a streamer play every end? There's a lot of people that have played every end. Damn it. Oh, I went early. You normally make shitty challenges. Well, at least you're making something, you know? I don't even make challenges. You know, there's a lot of things I want to make in Geometry Dash, but I just never do it. I've been trying to build a level recently, and that's been going pretty I'd say. I think I need to play more levels and really, like, see what, you know, I think is good gameplay. Because my problem is that I've been only playing timing levels, as you guys know, I chose to do that, not like coincidence. But like, I need to play other kinds of levels to know what's really enjoyable that isn't just straight up timing. Like, I need to know what good wave parts are. I think that's my biggest kryptonite is I can't build a good wave part for shit, dude. And obviously wave is one of the most popular game modes, and that's something I should really get good at, you know? Oh, dude, I pressed one extra time going in the portal. Jade, let's collab. Zixtria, I don't want to ruin your reputation as a good level creator. Dude, I jumped so early. Damn it. I want to get a chance at the last wave. But hey, we know we can do it, you know. Oh, I went so low. The text is very charming, yeah. You know what I need to realize, dude? I want to, like, Eric Van Wilderman is my inspiration. Why am I not doing what he does? He never he doesn't only go for hardest levels. You know, he'll go like an entire month only playing like, hey, this level's super cool, let's play it, you know? Obviously, I don't want to give up on every end. I'm going to keep doing that, but like, why don't I do that, you know? Just play some other levels that aren't even close to my hardest. No, I knew I'd die there. I knew I'd die there. That's literally just like a triple spike at the end of a level, though. So, you know what? I don't care. It means I get to play more of this level. Like, I was thinking of making videos like Eric Van Wilderman's, but I think my problem is that, you know, I don't really have a lot of credibility. And I have a tendency to be like, that's bullshit, when it's not bullshit, you know, and it's just a skill issue. I think my problem is I'm too big of a hothead. Oh, that stinks. Like, could you imagine me making videos like Eric Van Wilderman? No, I'm not doing recent tab stuff. That's his thing, you know. If I did recent tab videos, like, dude, I'll never be Eric Van Wilderman level of recent tab videos. Oh, I forgot go under. You're supposed to go under that guy. That little diamond, bro. When they're showing someone 2016, you better have seen what, telling him someone has 83 on it. I want you to imagine this. Imagine going in 2816 and telling someone, yeah, Bloodbath, that is 700th place for the hardest level. They wouldn't believe you. Bloodbath literally went from hardest, like, humans can barely beat this, to, you know, it's people's first extreme demon now. Back in my day, Bloodbath was the hardest. I mean, quite literally, man. I mean, you guys see me as like a grandpa in this game. I've been around. I was around before Bloodbath was the hardest in the game, dude. Like, I'm a fucking old Yamchash player. And I still suck at the game. Took me 10 years to get my first extreme demon, bro. I'm like a much worse Eric Van Wilderman. I think that's the best way to describe me. Dude, I'm forgetting to get the coin. I don't know what happened to me, dude. I don't know why it took me 10 years to realize, wait a minute, I'm not bad at this game. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. It took me 10 years to beat my first hard demon. I think that, actually, I don't even know why I didn't start with that. It took me 10 years to beat my first hard demon. I had 0 hard demons until June of last year. Dude, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with that jump. It just comes at you really quickly. The reaction time of a dying squirrel, bro. Actually, no, a squirrel has a good reaction time. I have the fucking reaction time of a rotting tomato right now. Oh, I forgot. I think it's just for me, I was just really dumb. Like, remember how I told you guys it took me like 1,000 attempts to beat fucking Jumper? Like, that is not normal. And then it took me like fucking 5,000 to beat Clubstep, dude. Like, I'm telling you guys, I have never been a good GD player. It's just recently I've had the skill boost, you know. Is it crazy for me to say I'm not used to being good at jump dash? Like, I'm used to sucking ass, dude. And now I've beaten 3 extreme demons, you know, and now I'm going for, you know, my 4th, which is every end. Like, I'm not used to this, dude. I'm not used to being good enough to, like, pick up a hard demon in, you know, 2 days or 3 days. Like, it used to take me a whole day to learn an easy demon, let alone play it, you know? Like, I remember when I played easy demons, it would take me hundreds and hundreds of attempts just to get through them. Now, like, it takes me 20 attempts to get through an easy demon. The practice mode, obviously. Doing actual attempts, it takes me like maybe 100 or so. But like, that's also crazy, you know? I can beat an easy demon and, like, you know, give me like 200 attempts and I can beat an easy demon. And it's like, dude, what happened? Like 8 months ago? I couldn't even pick up some easy demons. You're supposed to go up. New best again or what? I got 94, but I've just kind of been ass at the UFO right at the ending. I know what my mistake is though. I just need to not make it again, you know? But like, I'm enjoying playing this level so much. It's so weird, dude. Like, I'm not even mad at dying at like 80% multiple times. I could care less, honestly. Woo! Didn't die there again. Oh my god, dude, this level's awesome. It took me 800 attempts to beat a hard demon? Brother, like, how long did it take me to beat Dance Massacre? That doesn't look right. It did not take me 500 attempts to beat this level, I can assure you that. Do I have a copy? Do I have a copy bowl? Is that why? Alright, I don't know why it's doing that. I have a lot more attempts than that. I can assure you that. What other hard demons are there that I want to beat? Fuck this level. I don't want to play that. I don't know why I wanted to play Ditch to Machine, dude. That's such a weird level to want to play. You know what I mean? Who just sits there and is like, dude, hop on Ditch to Machine. I guess I could go for Lit Fuse. I want to beat that. I want to beat Lit Fuse. Insane Demon, by the way. This like starting part has really grown on me, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like it at first, but I really like the gameplay here. You have to go really early on this, I remember. Yeah. Then I think you just need to do like a long jump here. Yeah. I like how my ship control is terrible, but I'm pretty good at straight flying. You know what I mean? It's like, I can straight fly, but like controlling my ship? Nah, I can't do that, bro. Not as the mini, though. I'm fucking terrible at straight flying as the mini. You know what I need to learn about the ship? I need to drop into the gravity portals instead of like trying to straighten myself into it, you know? Like just drop into it. Woo, I'm getting a little low there. Then you need to fly into this. God, it's such a beautiful level. Let's see if I can get a new best. Can we beat 14%? I haven't played Lit Fuse since I beat Sakupen Hell. So it's been a good while since I've played this. This level's really hard to grind though because the beginning is such a slow burn. You know what I mean? Like the beginning is literally just sitting there doing this cube section over and over again, and then the flying, and then the duel where you just spam repeatedly. Like, again, I understand why people don't like playing it. You know, it's a very slow, tiring level. But I think that's what makes it awesome. Like, the visuals in this level are amazing. And I don't know why, for some reason in my head, I really don't want to hit that green orb. Maybe it'll click eventually. Like, hey, you know, we do need to hit that green orb. Okay, now, good job. Now, there's a little blue orb right after it that we have to hit. And then I'm hoping we can remember that there's also a yellow orb after that. There we go. No, I went too late. Baby steps. Exactly. You die at every jump at least once so you remember everything about them. You remember every single one. I think the only hard jump at the beginning is that. That mini cube jump is kind of awkward. I'm just trying to get a new best. I'm not gonna try to beat Lit Fuse right now. Dude! Oh my god, dude, I just went from 14 to 90%. Jesus. Wow. Well, I don't want to be, I'm a little too lazy to do that right now, but I'll do that later. Well, damn. we just got 90% on an insane demon today. Blaze Kitty wanted me to play Ado. I remember that. Damn it, I forgot that's the weird part. I know there's a mode in the song, by the way. I remember when I first watched this video on YouTube, I wanted to make sure my mom couldn't hear me. Damn, I just did 20% of the drop. I can tell you this part is much easier than the hatred part. If you guys remember when I was learning hatred, this is much easier. Dude, that's kind of a... This is kind of evil, dude. This UFO part's evil. You gotta do it in a certain way.
I would go for this level, but I fucking hate UFO.
Yeah, I can see why people don't like this level. This fucking UFO is stupid. You have to set that up so well, dude. And then this is literally just the electrodynamic shit part, but I suck. I hate this transition at the end. I want to try to get to the drop. I think I did this last time I played this on stream, but I'm going to try to get to the drop. We're going to get to moan %, bro. God damn it. I keep forgetting the parts where you're supposed to, like, miss orbs. See, like, there. I remember when I first saw this level ever as well, I thought, wow, this beginning looks so easy. And like, yeah, I mean, it is just a bunch of orb inputs, but like still, it's not free. It's so easy to say, just click to the beat, but like, you know, your head wants to like buffer clicks in advance, you know? Maybe that's only a me problem. Like in my head, I always want to buffer orbs. So like that makes this part so much harder than I think it actually is. It's just because I love buffering orbs. Or I try to buffer every orb I can. Dude, and I hate that. Cause it goes off beat for a second, you know? Like that is completely off beat to the song. You're not clicking to the beat there. You're just waiting. See, like, that's what happens the last time you fall down into, like, a blind section. You actually click to the beat, and then all of a sudden you just don't. Like, I can already tell if I played this level, I wouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, I already don't like this, dude. And I blame Lays. It's Lays' fault. I think Crimson Clutter is a level people wanted me to play, but Crimson Clutter is fucking impossible. I feel like it's the old Slaughterhouse. Or not old Slaughterhouse, it's just a different Slaughterhouse. I don't like that Crimson Clutter has a backwards section. You know what I mean? Like, Crimson Clutter would have been so much fun if the fucking wave didn't do what it did. The wave is fucking ass in Crimson Clutter, dude. And it's hard as shit. Like, I don't understand how this is an insane demon, dude. Like, some of the gaps in this fucking level are insane. Like, you see this shit, dude? Am I seeing the same thing? Do you guys think this is like a super spacious fucking wave section? That is not spacious at all. Like, what the fuck, dude? I know there are wave carried people out there, but like, dude, this is... As someone who's not good at the wave, this is stupid. Like, I had easier time with Auditory Breaker, dude. Auditory Breaker gaps are smaller, are like wider than these, dude. And that's like a Sonic Wave fucking... That's an extreme demon. Like, you see this? That is insane. And then look, it flips around because it's stupid. Yeah, you're gonna tell me this is the same difficulty as Poltergeist, by the way. Dude, if this is a fucking insane demon, Poltergeist is like a medium demon. Look at that mini wave gap. Just one block. Oh my god, dude. Apparently people have just gotten better at the wave. Like, what the hell? Keep in mind, 9 circles is only 1 difficulty below this. Beautiful level. I love it when you do that with the checkpoints. There we go. No, I'm just gonna do a fucking waving. No, I'm not gonna add you. I don't know who you are, JJ. Respectfully, I don't know who you are. I was told this level's pretty good. It's another Heinz level. And I know Heinz isn't, you know, a good person, apparently. So, you know, let's separate the art from the artist. Dude, this ball part's kind of sick. I like this ball part. I guess I'm just that bad at the wave. Like, that was an insane wave section too. Apparently I just suck at the wave. Like, everyone else is better at the wave, dude. I have fallen behind. While everyone else got better at the wave, I got better at the cube, bro. Like, man. Everyone's a cheater. Everyone's a dirty cheater, and I'm the only legit person. That's how it is. Everyone's a cheater. I'm legit. Anyone that's good at the wave, you are a cheater, and I am better than you. Okay, the ball parts in this level kind of slap, though. I think my problem is that when I build levels, I try to make them look super feel very 1.9-y. Because that's the only kind of levels that I play, you know? I don't play a lot of modern levels. Because I'm a stuck-up, you know, old head. You guys don't know what a real good level is. You kiddos have never played good levels like Cataclysm. There are hella wave parts in this level though. It's a pretty cool level. I'll add this to shit I want to beat. What's that one level where it's literally just straight fly? Isn't it called Buff This or something? Yeah, it's literally just a straight... I'm pretty sure this is literally just straight fly. With, you know, obviously that. I mean, obviously it's an insane demon. I'm not expecting this to be like a freebie. Oh my god, it's fucking Diva ult, bro. I remember when this level was so controversial. Because remember, this came out like during a time when people didn't have, you know, 240 hertz refresh rate. This came out at a time when everyone was on 60 hertz. Or most players were on 60 hertz, you know. Like, I could probably deadass beat this, guys. Oh my god, it gets really tight here. I am the guy that would die to the triple spikes, by the way. Like, I'll get this far, you know, I'll straight fly through everything perfectly. But then the triples are gonna kill me. This low-key level predicted top level. It's not really, honestly. Remember, this came out after Bloodbath. Like, this came out at post Bloodbath. Everyone knew straight flies were gonna be like the new thing. Or literally, I think, you know, everyone kind of already knew straight flies were the shit. Like, straight flies is how you make a level hard. And then Artificial Ascent was lucky enough to tell us, hey, you don't need to rely on like these tropes to make your level hard, you know? You could actually make a hard level that has more than just, you know, straight fly and wave. I wish some modern levels would take that into mind, you know? I'm surprised this is, honestly, maybe this is crazy to say, I'm still surprised this is an insane demon. I feel like this should be a hard demon now. I mean, I'm not good at straight flying. I would say I'm pretty good at straight flying, so maybe I'm biased as shit. But I feel like this should be a hard demon. Maybe those that don't like straight fly often, would you say that's warranted, or do you think I'm crazy? Honestly, it might be easier for me to just like do that instead. And you get better at flying upside down anyways. Also, this song makes my brain want to like die. So can we just like delete this level off the server? Yeah, I would die to that. A 1,000 members got cleared off of the CCD server? Well, I don't know what's going on with them. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. I like how the hard part about this level for me isn't even the straight flies. It's the orbs. I say as I'm dying to the straight fly constantly. Don't worry, guys. While I get cube carried from every end, I'll practice getting ship carried outside of it. And then once I'm ship carried and cube carried, I might be able to beat Stereo Madness and back on track. You know what I mean? Steps towards success. Dude, I hate the invisible objects. You know, like, side note, I hate it when levels do that. Like, sometimes I don't want the help, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of like someone helping you put your shoes on. It's like, I don't need help putting my shoes on, you know? In this case, it's like, I don't need you to adjust for me there, you know? You didn't adjust for me on all the previous, like, you know, straight flies. Why are you adjusting for me now? Like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't like that. Am I tripping? Or does anyone else not like it when levels do that? Where it's like inconsistently helping you. I really just died to that. Like, stop helping me! I hate that so much. Like, I never thought I'd be mad at getting help. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at my cube. Why am I not looking at my cube? Now I just want to beat this level because I like straight flying. Because it makes me feel good, dude. Because it's like the one skill in Geometry Dash that I'm okay at. Ironically, I'm terrible at the ship. I could just straight fly. Like, I don't understand my skill set, bro. It's like, yeah, we'll let you straight fly, but like, you know, shit, your ship control is gonna be buns. Like, I don't know what Robert was thinking when he made my skill set. Or Kelpie, I guess. I'm gonna throw in a niche ass reference there. Stop fucking helping me. Voxy, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I do not care about what's going on in the TCD server. Like, I know there's a lot of probably shenanigans going on, but I really don't, you know, respectfully, I don't really want to hear it. Like, I don't really care about the drama. I mean, it sucks, you know, I already gave my input on that. It sucks. I hope things get sorted out or whatever, but, you know, that is not a problem for me. I swear to God. This level would be so much more enjoyable if they just stopped putting invisible blocks to help you out. Like, I'm not a little itty bitty baby here. I know to straight fly. I know to adjust my ship in the air. You don't need to fucking, oh, here you go, little Johnny. Here you go. Let make things easier for you. No, you didn't do that earlier. You fucking kicked little Johnny to the ground, and now all of a sudden you want to help little Johnny. It's like, fuck you. Stupid ass inconsistent level. You don't even know if you want to help me or not. You know what I mean? Pick a side. Do you want to be an evil ass level, or do you want to be a good level? Or a nice level? You can't be both. Oh, but see, look, no adjustment there. You get it? Like, what? Like, pick a lane. Either don't help me at all or help me. And then just midway through, and guess what? Guess what? They helped you there for some reason. Didn't help you at all for like the last 3 inputs, but now they want to help you. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. As a level creator, do you not like sit there and be like, wow, there's a lot of inconsistencies with my level. Fuck it, let's leave it. Like, is that not alarming to some level creators? It's like, hey, you know, I helped them out here. I didn't help them out at all here. Let's just keep it that way. No. Choose to help or not. You're making the transitions worse by actually helping because you're just choosing to help and not randomly. Like, that makes your level so much worse. These are the little things that I care about because I'm an old, you know, persnickety old man. You know, why can't you keep that consistency? Why can't you, like, decide that? Do they ever playtest their fucking levels and realize, wait a minute, why am I helping you here, but not here? You know, let's just fucking leave it. And then I'm sucking at straight flying right now. Oh, but you don't want to help me there, do you? Do you? Fucking, who made this? Boy of the fucking cone boy. Stupid level. Stupid, stupid, stupid level. Stupid level. Stupid level. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. Thank you guys for stopping by. I'll see you guys probably on Tuesday. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I'll keep you in the know. Bye-bye.